सो आई एम बैक अगेन नाउ। अभी मैं सेकंड सेम में हूँ। PGDCA मेरे प्रोग्राम का नाम है। इसका जो कोर्स है 208 डेटा स्ट्रक्चर एंड एल्गोरिदम, इसका यूनिट 1 हम अभी करेंगे। ठीक है, यूनिट 1 2 3 ब्लॉक 1 ब्लॉक 2 ब्लॉक 3 एंड ब्लॉक 4 पूरा कंप्लीट करेंगे। एग्जाम के लिए प्रिपरेशन कर रहे हैं, तो लेट्स स्टार्ट विद यूनिट 1। यूनिट 1 में क्या क्या, एनालिसिस ऑफ एल्गोरिदम, और ये सारा मेरे को पढ़ना है एक बार। इंट्रोडक्शन, ऑब्जेक्टिव, मैथमेटिकल बैकग्राउंड, प्रोसेस ऑफ एनालिसिस, कैलकुलेशन ऑफ स्टोरेज complexity, calculation of time complexity, summary and this। ओके, तो क्विकली हम सबसे पहले मेरे पास डॉक है जिसमें हम बना कर रखे हैं। ओके, सो ये जो डॉक हम निकाल कर रखे हैं इसे पढ़ते हैं। सिंपल एक्सप्लेनेशन, यूनिट 1 इंट्रोडक्शन। कंप्यूटर्स कैन डू एनीथिंग। A computer only follows steps you tell it. It cannot guess or make any rules. A toy robot will only do move forward, turn left if you told it those exact steps. If you did not tell it to pick up a toy, it won't. ये कंप्यूटर वही करता है जो हमने उसको एग्जैक्ट स्टेप बोलते हैं, अदरवाइज नहीं। एंड व्हाट इज एल्गोरिदम? एन एल्गोरिदम इज जस्ट अ लिस्ट ऑफ स्टेप टू सॉल्व अ प्रोग्राम, like a recipe to make a sandwich is algorithm. Take bread, put butter, add filling, and all this. What is a program? A program is that list of steps written into a language or computer understand. Okay, what is complexity theory? It studies the resources needed to solve a problem. The two common resources are complexity theory का two common resources, time and space. How many steps or how long it take? How much memory or storage it needed? Okay. How many actions a robot must to do clean a room? How many boxes you need to keep things while cleaning? ठीक है. Difference of computably computability theory. Computability asks, can the program be solved at all? Or complexity asks, if can be solved, how much time or space will it take? What is analysis of algorithm? It means studying how much analysis of algorithm can studying how much time and space different algorithm need. People often study the worst case when things go badly, but the pages you gave focus on average case. If you look for your name in the list 10 names, worst case you check off all, average case you check about half. It means studying how much time or space different algorithm need. Algorithm design, the heart of problem solving. Instead of just using a faster computer, the important thing to make better steps. Understand the concept of algorithm. An algorithm is just a step-by-step instruction to solve a problem. Understand the mathematical foundation of analysis. You'll use some maths to measure how good or bad algorithm is. Learn asymptotic notions like 0, theta and omega. The worst case, the average or exact time. The best case, worst में 0 reads all the names. Half this is theta and this the omega teaches the find. Understand notation for them. Defining complexity. Learn different ways to take step versus 100 steps. Define complexity of well-known algorithm. You will check how much time. You can learn how to calculate complexity. You'll practice continue algorithm to know fast. Okay. Analyze algorithm. When we analyze an algorithm, we check how much time or how much memory it uses. How much time or how much memory it uses. Example, two kids solve a math puzzle. One takes 5 minutes and another takes 30 minutes. You'd prefer the faster method, right? This is analyze algorithms. Part of complexity theory. This analysis belongs to a bigger symptoms of computation. It gives an estimate of how many resources are needed. These estimates also needed. What is algorithm? Input. It must take data. It must give some result. Algorithm में क्या input. It must take some data. It must give some result. Definitions. Okay, each step must be clear, not confusing. Effectiveness, each step must be doable in real life. Video will make happy. Okay, termination is must stop after one finite step. Algorithm define this. Complexity classes में क्या बोल रहा है? Problems are grouped into set called complexity based on how they are. Class P polynomial time problem that is normal computer can solve. Okay, these are practical problems even for the worst case. Sorting numbers in a list, searching for a name. NP non-deterministic polynomial time. Harder problem solution can be checked quickly, but finding the solution is difficult. Boolean satisfiability problem, checking if a logical statement can be true. Hamiltonian path can be traveled all cities exactly once in a network. Vertex problem. In a graph, can you choose a small set of nodes that touches all edges? P easy to solve and NP hard to solve but easy to check once. What is complexity mean? Complexity means how fast time or memory grows when the problem becomes bigger. If you add two numbers, take one step. If you add 1,000 numbers, take many steps. These more values call complexity. Why not measure absolute time? The actual time depends on which computer you use, fast or slow, which compiler is used, software that runs code into machine language, other machine related factors. Okay, what do we measure then? We measure how the time memory grows compared to the inputs. How this is called proportionality approach. If doubling the input doubles the time, it grows like n. If doubling the input makes it takes time 4 times longer, n4. N4. What is asymptotic analysis? This is the method of studying complexity. This is the assumption analysis. This is the method of studying complexity by ignoring small details and focusing only on growth or this is the method of studying complexity by ignoring small details and focusing on only growth rate as input gets large. Instead of exact time, we say this algorithm grows like n or n2. What is analysis again? This is the method of studying complexity by ignoring small details and focusing only on growth rate as input gets very large. Algorithm versus problem complexity. We are analyzing the algorithm, not the problem itself. A simple problem can sometimes have a complex algorithm. A different looking problem must have a very simple algorithm. Find the biggest number in the least simple program. If you compare every number with every other number, it's slow and complex. Complexity. You must scan one, keep changing algorithm. Complexity जो है how time student grows when we don't measure actual second. What is asymptotic analysis? This is a way of studying how an algorithm grows when input gets bigger and bigger. If you need to look the students of class, time grows like n. If you check the pairs, it grows like n2. Big zero omega and theta. Big zero worst case, best and average. ठीक है, लिटिल जो भी है. Why do program care? A program must choose carefully. Sometimes speed is more important. Sometimes saving memory is more important. Exact step of an assuming analysis. नोटेशन में क्या आ रहा है? जीरो नोटेशन, एग्जैक्ट बाउंड एंड अपर बाउंड एंड ये ओमेगा का है. ठीक है, पुटिंग देम टुगेदर. What is an algorithm analysis to check how efficient it is? CPU utilization, memory utilization, disk uses. two different attributes, perफॉर्मेंस complexity, टाइम complexity. ठीक है, रैम मॉडल में डेवलप बाय जॉन वन न्यूमन हेल्प ऑर्गेनाइज टाइम complexity, उस जगह शॉर्ट में है. फिर कैलकुलेशन ऑफ स्टोरेज complexity. Why store memory matters. Memory is cheaper today, but we still need to check how much memory a program uses. If a program uses more memory than your computer has, iterative programs use loop, not recursion. Recursive program more complicated. Iterators. Recursive call memory. Each call needs space for local variables, function, argument. Remember binary recursion. GCD एल्गोरिथम क्या है? ग्रेटेस्ट कॉमन डिवाइजर. स्पेस कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी इसके अंदर क्या आ रहा है? स्पेस कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी. टाइम कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी. स्पेस वर्सेस टाइम ट्रेड ऑफ. ठीक है, शॉर्ट में देख लेते हैं क्या क्या है यहाँ पे. कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी, process of analysis we measure time complexity, space complexity. Example, simple statement b 01 if else if this say. ठीक है, काइंड ऑफ नॉलेज तो मिल गया. अब नेक्स्ट यूनिट 2 में चलेंगे.